So this is a video about how to restore your Haas VF oil lines. Now I don't know what Haas's use these oil lines, but mine's a 1996 and these are 4mm oil lines, at least they were originally. The replacement part from Haas is this roll of oil line, which is 4mm on the outside and outside diameter and 2.5mm inside diameter, slightly thicker than this one. And these have a nut and a ferrule, and it's a particular kind of ferrule. And what I found is that when you replace the ferrule and you tighten these up, they leak. So I'm going to show you a procedure for getting a good seal and replacing the ferrule and using the new size. So you can see this is 3.9mm. So the first thing you do is you get your new piece of tube and you cut it using a razor blade. So here's my razor blade and I cut it square like that. So now it's got a nice square end. Step number 2 is you take a drill, which is 4.34mm. So 4.3mm is a standard imperial size. You can work that out what that is in fractions of an inch, which is slightly larger than this hole, which is 4.06. And what you do is you hold this in a pliers like that and you drill it out. And then you insert it as the first step. Now, the next thing you do is you make sure you've got yourselves one of these ferrule sets. These are Chinese ferrule sets on eBay. They are 4mm outside diameter, 2.9mm inside diameter. And I got these quite a long time ago, but there still are sets like this on eBay, lots of them. And what you'll see is these are one of these inner tube things and one of these ferrule things. So that's what you get. So let's do the next step, which is you take this and you put it over there. Okay, then you take some fork or something and you just widen this a little bit. And push this in like that, just a tiny little bit, and then you push this over there so that there's a tiny bit of overlap. Let's just show you closer. So you see there's a very small amount of nylon sticks out. By the way, if you mess this up and you want to start again, you use a lighter and you just heat up the nylon a little bit and then it goes soft and then you can pull everything off. Otherwise these are stuck on here forever. So now you take 2 blocks of wood or anything that can be used to hold this without scratching it, and you push this in. And you're going to really have to lean against it. Okay, so now it's in. Let's give you a close-up. Well, that's very nice. And now this will be able to just fit over there because you've drilled out the inside. If you didn't drill out the inside, it wouldn't fit over. Okay, so it's a snug. This is a snug fit now. So now this, when you tighten this up, it will seal inside the whatever distribution blocks of oil that are all over the Haas machine. Anyway, so this is the procedure I come up. Obviously, if you're doing both ends, you've got to make sure you get everything on before you push this in, because if you push this in and you haven't got this on, you've got to start again. But expect to do this a few times. So I would get a nice big roll of this stuff, which is pretty cheap, in case you mess up. So like a mess up would be this situation. Let's say I didn't do this right. I can just heat this a bit. And then I can just pull this out. And then I can throw this out because it's heat damaged now. So anyway, I'm pleased that I was able to get a procedure that actually works and seals. If you don't do this and you try just tighten things back up, you'll find they actually leak. So thanks for watching.